Whoa. Is that better? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been like a while, not really a while, but like a couple of days since I filmed. I just been spending time with my family, but I'm back now. I'm filming in the backyard today because it's such a nice day. I think the camera's like a little bit crooked. I'm sorry about that. So today I'm going to be talking about the time that I almost got scammed for legit like $1,500. So basically, as you guys know, I did live in Connecticut. Well, some of you guys don't. I did live in Connecticut for like a year. I lived in New York my whole life, and I decided to move to Connecticut with my sister because my mom was leaving to Los Angeles and I didn't want to go with her. In Connecticut, like, you need a car to get by. Like, you need a car to go anywhere, even like to the grocery store. Like, you can't walk there because you're gonna get there in like 4 hours. When I moved there like on July, I think it was July. I was without a car for like 2 or 3 months. It was so annoying. So basically my mom bought me my car on October before my birthday. One day my mom called me and she was like, okay, like, you need a car, start looking for places, because I don't know how to do that. I started looking for cars. I went on Craigslist, I went on eBay, I went on so many sites. She was like, okay, so like choose which one you want, like your limit, I think she said, is 2,000. And I was like, okay. So I was looking and it took me like 2-3 days to find the car that I wanted. Not the car that I wanted, but the car that was best for me. So I came across a Nissan. I don't remember if it was an Altima, I'm not sure. I'll leave the screenshots here. I have all the screenshots, I have all the proof. I used to work at a hotel at the time, and I used to spend all my shift just looking for cars those days. Like, just looking for cars, looking for car seats, looking for decorations. I was just hype. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my car. This is crazy. I don't even have my license yet. Like, this is crazy. Basically, she was like, okay, she's like, choose whichever one you want. I was like, okay. So I went on Craigslist, and there was a lot of cars that I liked there, but they wouldn't get back to me, or like the miles would be little, or like it would just be not good. So I came across my dream, not my dream car, but like the car that I wanted on eBay. And wait, was it eBay or Craigslist? No, I think it was Craigslist. I'm pretty sure it was Craigslist. So so I was like, wow, like I really want this one. And so I emailed the owners, and I was like, oh, if I say things that aren't right, I'm just gonna correct them with the screenshots, because I don't really remember like from the top of my head. But I texted them and I was like, hey, like, I would like to know more information about the car that you're selling. Like, why are you selling it? Like, what damage does it have, or whatever. And this woman or man, whatever, they wrote me like a whole paragraph, and they were like, oh, I think they used the excuse that their husband died 2 years ago, because there was two from eBay, like 2 from eBay that I was looking into, and one had told me that her husband died, and that it was bringing back memories or something. And the other one told me that she was like in a military base, and that like she didn't like have it, she didn't need it, like she was in the military base and she didn't need it, and that she was selling it for so cheap because she was in a rush to sell it because a payment, I don't know what it was, but she said she was in a rush to sell it. And I was like, okay, I'm in a rush to have it. We kept texting back and forth, and I kept asking her questions. I'm gonna put all the screenshots down below because I know you guys are gonna be curious, and I literally don't know a lot of the details because I forgot. So I don't know who, I think like one of my coworkers told me, oh, ask them for the VIN number. And I'm like, the VIN number? What the fuck is it? Like, what the hell is that? And she's like, just ask them for the VIN number. The VIN number, I guess like you could look up like all the car history or something like that. And I was like, okay. So I looked up the VIN number, and I don't remember, I don't think, oh wait, I looked up the VIN number. Oh no, I kept asking her for the VIN number, and she didn't want to give it to me. I double texted her like twice, and I was like, what's the VIN number? I cannot make the purchase if you do not give me the VIN number. Like, I need the VIN number. And I was getting like kind of sus, because I'm like, why is she ignoring my question? Like, I need the VIN number. Like, something was off. Okay, so like we spent like 2 days talking about the car, because she would like low-key reply late. And then like when it came up to the VIN part, the VIN number part, that's when I think she said that she wasn't able to get it, or she got it, I'm not sure what it was. And I was like, okay, whatever, like I'm still gonna go through with it, because I have this thing where when I want something, like, I don't care, and that's literally still one of my problems. Like, when I want something, like, I don't care. And this actually made me teach my lesson, made a lesson, whatever. So like during this whole time, my mom was like, Abby, like, that doesn't sound right, like, I'm gonna send you the money. She's like, but if you lose that money or something happens to that money, like, that's it, like, it's clipped for you. Like, I'm not giving you more and I'm done. Like, you're gonna have no car, basically. I was like, but I feel so sure, like, I know this is true, like, why would they lie? Like, why would they do this or why would they do that? And she's like, I don't know, like, I'm telling you, I have a bad feeling about it. And I was telling, like, the people around me, I'm like, oh my god, like, this is crazy, like, I'm gonna get a car and it's only 1,500. Like, who knew it was that easy? And they were all like, bro, you're crazy, like, I don't think you should do it. Everybody was telling me I don't think you should do it. The only one who was like, oh, really, that's cool, was my brother-in-law. So that kind of comforted me, because I was like they're wilding, you know. So then I remember, like, once I was about to make the payment, like, they sent me like this receipt or like this eBay invoice, I don't know, and it was like an email and attachment, and it said all the purchase information, it said all the like everything, like, it just said like the receipt basically, and it had the car picture and everything. And I was like, oh, it's lit. So then I remember, like, the day that I almost got scammed, I remember my mom had deposited the money in my account already, or she sent it. I don't remember how it was, but I already had the money. And I remember I had like an 8-hour shift that day, and I went in at like 7. So I went in and I was thinking about my card, like, literally the whole day up until 3. And my mom, during that day, she had deposited the money already. So then I asked the person, I'm like, hey, like, how do you want me to give you the money? Like, how do I send it to you? Like, so you put it in an eBay card and then you send it to us, or you put it in an eBay card and then you give me the card number or something like that? And I'm like, I never heard of that before. Like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, I put it in a card? Like, that just, it makes no sense why I wouldn't just send the money directly to you. They said it was because they were using eBay to sell the car, so I guess that's why. I was like, okay, like, I'll put it or whatever. And then I don't know why, like, no, wait, I think they told me to go buy an eBay card, Target or something. I don't remember what they told me. And then, like, it was like 2:30, I think. My shift ended at 3 and it was like 2:30, and I was just thinking, like, I was just looking at car things, and I'm like, what if I call eBay and ask them if my order number exists, or ask them if this even exists? Like, I don't know why. I was just legit sitting and I was like anxious to leave already so I could deposit the money. And then I was just like, I don't know, like, something's telling me, like, not something's telling me, but just in case, like, you know. And so then I called eBay, and eBay took forever to answer. I remember I legit was in the hotel. I went to the bathroom and I called eBay. I was like, nah, I'm gonna call right now because I want to know right now. So then I called, and then they're like, what? That order number doesn't exist. And I was like, what do you mean that order number doesn't exist? Like, I legit was just talking to the girl today. Like, what do you mean? And they're like, oh yeah, people tend to do that. That's like fraud. People tend to do that. They tend to tell you to put money in the eBay card, and they never send anything. They just take your money, basically. Like, that's just like their form of robbing you, or like doing fraud or whatever. And I was like, no way. I was like, no way. I was just about to deposit the money, not even an hour away. What? She told me to like give her their information so that she could report the page or whatever. And so I gave her the information, and then I emailed the girl back. I was like, I already know that it doesn't exist, or I said something like that. I'm like, thank you for wasting my time. I said something like that. I was so salty. I was like, thanks for wasting my time. I was so mad. Imagine, guys, imagine I would have put the money inside. Like, that's a whole $1,500. Like, That's like a whole 3 paychecks. Like, that's crazy. I didn't really like remember a lot of the details just because it's like it was so long ago. It was like 2 years ago, but I do have the screenshot, and it just happened just because I didn't pay attention to my mom. Like, everybody told me, don't do it, don't do it, don't go for it, it's bad, it doesn't look legit, and I didn't listen. But I don't know why. Like, that's crazy, because out of nowhere I just decided to call. Like, I don't know why I didn't call before, like, or when I first got the email. Like, I don't know why, but I guess I was just so into it. And just looking at it like right now is like, why did I fall for that? Like, the car looks so good. Like, and they said that they were gonna ship it, like a truck or something was gonna ship it like in 3 days from like a whole 16 hours away, I think. I don't remember from where it was, but they said it was gonna, like, I've never heard of something like that. Like, and like to this day right now, I'm like, why did I listen? Like, legit, if you look at the thing, it looks fake. Like, nobody's gonna sell the car for 1,500. Nobody. 1,500 is nothing for that type of car. Like, I don't know why I even paid attention. This was a short story time just because I don't remember a lot of the details. Well, there wasn't really much to it. It was just I was about to get scammed for a whole week, for a whole $1,500. Like, oh, $105,000. So like, whenever you guys are buying, so I'm sorry for the lighting, it just keeps changing. Like, whenever you guys want to like purchase something online, especially a car, don't be dumb like me and actually call, make sure that the order number exists, because honestly you could get scammed for like even more than 1,000. If somebody ever tells you to put money on a card, do not. Like, that's just fake, that's fraud. Anytime somebody tells you put money in a card and send it to me, it's fake, because why wouldn't they want to give it to you directly? Like, that's just dumb. I ended up getting my card like 2 weeks after that. It was actually 1,900, but at least it was not fake. And like, I even gave them my whole address. Like, I gave them my whole information, my whole address, and they were dead ass. They're like, oh, what's the zip code? Oh, what's this? Was that, when they weren't gonna send it like at all? Like, bro, they were legit like, what's the zip code? Oh, really? Where? What state? Like, and they weren't even gonna send it. Like, when I told everybody, they were like, yeah, I told you so. Like, you never listen, you always want to do you never listen. But I learned my lesson. I'm glad I didn't give those $1,500. My mom would have been sick. She would have been so mad. I would have been so mad too, because I would have been like, that's $1,500 and I don't get my car. What? That just would have been a whole other different story. I'm sorry this story time was short, guys. I had to share this with you guys because it's so interesting and crazy how somebody could legit just scam you for that much without you even like thinking about it. If you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications on for when I post. Let me know what you guys want to see more. I'm sorry I haven't posted, but I'm gonna be posting way more this week. Like I said, I was spending time with my family because, as you guys also know, my mom is about to leave in a few days. I was gonna tell you guys, you need to tell me what y'all want to see more, because I don't know what y'all want to see. Because what if I post something and it's boring? Like, I don't want to give you guys that type of content, so you guys have to let me know what you want to see. Thank you for everyone supporting me. It really means a lot. I don't even care about these type of situations, but there's just one specific person who's always disliking my video, and honestly, like, that just, it gives me more energy to do more videos and more energy to keep working, because I love when people hate. You a hater, you know who you are, I know who you are. I don't really care, to be honest. You're giving me more energy to film more videos. So like I said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications on for whenever I post.